I don't like Demon Slayer. I'm sorry. Hi everyone, my name is Taylor, my middle name is Lynn, and I'm the owner of Myth by Lynn, which is a clothing and accessory shop on Etsy, so definitely come check me out. Alright guys, so we're going part 2, okay? We're doing part 2 of I'm avoiding every other responsibility that I'm supposed to be doing. So, talking about my anime list came about because I had an Anime Expo vlog, and somebody commented, wow, the only person who vlogged this show who actually talked about anime. And I thought that was really funny. But then I remembered that yes, he is correct. I feel like all of us Artist Alley people, we're so focused on our business a lot that sometimes we just don't talk about our interests and things like this. So I thought it would be fun just to like go through. So if you want to go through A through H, go check out the first one. If you want to continue with me, go for it. So last time I started off with what I'm currently watching and then went into my anime list. So I'm going to do that again. So I just finished Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation. Okay. I read that one, and that one was really good, so I'm probably gonna watch it in the background of me sewing after this, just so I can get the second part of like the content for it. Oh my god, Chainsaw Man, the movie. Okay guys, this was the best movie I've seen in theaters all year, okay? Okay, and I have an AMC Stubs rewards, whatever, okay? That one was just so good. I literally watched it last night. So I don't know, recency bias, I don't know, but I literally, as I was watching it, I was like, this movie's really good. Alrighty, so we're starting with Haikyuu today. Alright guys, alright, you guys know how much I love Haikyuu. I wear my jersey at almost every single convention that I go to. To be fair, it is my most comfortable cosplay. My hair's growing out a little bit, but I used to have the full blonde to do Tsukishima all the time. Yeah, I love Haikyuu. I watched that movie twice in theaters when that came out. I think it was last year. So yeah, big Haikyuu fan. I think of all the sports shows, this one is probably the highest quality in terms of story, and just like characters as well. There's so many lovable characters. My favorite is Nishinoya. There you guys go. Okay, Cells at Work. Cells at Work was fine. This is probably the only time I'll ever feel sympathy for cancer, and that was probably about it. High speed movie. So this is going back to my free days. As you can see, I even have my free jacket on my chair at all times. Free, so good. It's my baby's first anime, so it'll always have a spot in my heart. I do recommend just watching all of it. I think there's like 3 seasons, 2 movies now. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of stuff right now. The Summer Hikaru died. Okay, I did finish this season, and I did read a lot of the manga for this one. It was really good at setting a tone, and it wasn't so much that like it was spooky or scary, but there were things like when it would cut to like the raw chicken and stuff like that, it'd be like really like, ooh, give you like an actual like what it feels like, you know what I mean? Horimiya. Okay, so I read the manga more so than watched this. I think I watched it in the background. And okay, I'm gonna be so honest, I don't remember a lot of it, so I don't know what that says about me. I'm sorry. This one, I don't know what this is at all. I don't remember what this is at all. Okay. Alrighty, Grave of the Fireflies. Okay, guys. It is such a beautiful story. It really is. So Grave of the Fireflies is basically the aftermath of the American bombing on Japan. So you watch these 2 kids try to just basically live and like how that is for them, and it's a really good watch. It really is. Hello, editor me here. So I wanted to bring up Barefoot Gen because I know that it wasn't in the first part, right? Barefoot Gen makes The Grave of the Fireflies look like a child's movie, honestly. So Barefoot Gen takes you into the immediate aftermath of the bombing of Nagasaki and Hiroshima, and it shows the most gruesome visuals I've ever seen of like the immediate bombing as well as the radiation afterwards, and it is something that'll be scarred in my brain for a really long time. But I do think it's important to watch, as I know a lot of media just kind of glosses over kind of what actually occurred during the bombing and like what people looked like and what they went through. So just having the visuals, even if it's not like an actual like people recreation, is like an animation, it's a hard hitter. It is a hard hitter, and I do highly recommend this movie. I think this is also a short film with like the fox guy. Howl's Moving Castle. This one's actually very good. I think everybody knows how good Howl's Moving Castle is. It's like one of those Ghibli movies that's just like really solid. And I think I mentioned in the last one that Ghibli movies aren't usually like the top of my list favorite things to watch. I do really like Howl's Moving Castle. It is very solid. Idolish 7. Okay. So I have my fair share of random idol shows. Idolish 7, there's some good songs in it. I think it was just a very typical idol boy show. I didn't watch any of the seasons after, but there are still some things on my playlist from Idolish 7, so I'd say that's pretty good. Inazuma 11, I did talk about this a little bit in the previous one too. I've watched almost all of them. Me and my homie in high school, we were into it. It's such a fun watch. It's so silly. It's so dumb, dude. I think Chrono Stone and Galaxy, I think, were my favorites of the Inazuma series. It's just soccer. I don't know, but like they're fighting against other planets to save the world. I don't know. Inuo. Okay, I also just rewatched this one recently. I really like Inuo. The main lead singer is Queen Bee, so if you guys know songs from Queen Bee, you know how good like the voice will be, right? It's so quirky. It's like a rock opera, like Japanese rock opera. It's so fun. There are some parts that can feel kind of long in it that are like, oh, okay, this part went a little too long. But for the most part, the visuals, the hearing, the story, I think are all pretty solid. I also want to chime in that this director is just so cool. He also does Lu Over the Wall, as well as The Night Is Short, Walk On Girl, and I love those movies. A lot of people don't like them from like the animation style or whatever, but I feel like something in his brain and something in my brain just clicks. I don't know what it is, but they're insane, they're crazy, they're all over the place. But they're a great watch. They really are a great watch. Interspecies reviewers, I'm not talking about this one. I'm gonna be so real, all of the degenerate anime on my list is probably because my girlfriend told me to watch it. Toilet Bound Hanago-kun. This one's really cute. I know there's like a cult following for this one. I love the style. I don't remember too much of the story. JoJo! Oh my god, it's so funny. I don't even have part 3 on here. Okay. Okay, JoJo. I'm repping today. I made this Mista sweater back in college. It's one of my favorite sweaters still. But JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is such a thing. Okay, part 4 I think is my favorite. The Kira arc, right? And it's just so pretty to look at. The coloring is so good, okay? Listen, I have a Killer Queen piece cooking in my head. I don't know if it's ever gonna happen. Part 3 is the worst part. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I can't even. It's too long. I don't like the animation style. I can't. It's so ugly. It's so long. Part 6, which I don't have listed here either. Oops. I think Netflix did dirty by putting it out in 2 separate chunks in like 2 months apart, because by the time the second half came out, I didn't remember anything from the first half, and I think that affected how I viewed this season. So I think I should rewatch it. I think after I rewatch that, maybe I'll like Jolene's arc more, but in time. Josie the Tiger and the Fish, yes. This one was so cute. I saw this one in theaters too. This is very wholesome. I recommend. A lot of anime movies, they just don't hit as much like the originals, but this one, I did really like it. Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay, this is one of my favorite modern day shonen, like that's out currently. I love the Shibuya arc. I think I've rewatched the Shibuya arc like 3 times at this point. I don't know, dude. I'm excited for season 3. I think it's gonna be an absolute mess. I'm so excited. Just because it's like a slice of life show. I don't remember anything about this one at all. Kaguya-sama. Okay, so I've only seen season 1 of Kaguya. I have heard that it was like the best romance of our era. I didn't think so. Kagegurui, I watched the English dub of this one because I was trying to watch it while doing work. I think it has a fun aesthetic. I think the OP is great. I don't really remember too much. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I don't remember any of the ones that are in this episode. Was this Tower of God? So this is a webtoon my girlfriend told me to watch. I'm not huge into like just like power fantasy stuff, just in general. But I remember the ending being like, wow! I remember being so mad at that girl. I was like, okay, you guys, if you've seen it, you know who I'm talking about. But I just remember being like, I hate her. I hate her. I believe this is what, Rent-A-Girlfriend? I watched this in college too. I remember it being cute. I think the main guy is a wet noodle. I feel like it's hard for me to get into shows where the main leads are just like, I don't know, basic boys, I guess. Okay, I actually just watched this one really recently. I think I was in my bag one night and then I ended up binging this entire series in one go. So The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. It's really cute. I really like the dynamic of the two. He's just like a tall boy. I don't know. He's just doing his best, but everyone thinks he's scary and he's just like, okay. And homegirl over here, she's like, I don't know, scary boy kind of cute. That's the whole story, but it's pretty good. Good enough for me to also then start looking at the manga after I finished watching. So that's pretty good. The Secret World of Arrietty. I think this one's really cute. It's not one of my favorite Ghibli films. Nausicaa Valley of the Wind. It was pretty cool, I guess. It was a bit more like alien-ish. Don't kill me if I got that completely wrong. Okay, The Wind Rises. I liked this film, but I remember having to watch it in 2 separate times because I fell asleep watching it the first time. I forget what this one's called in English. 365 Days to the Wedding. It's one of those like, we're just gonna get married so we don't have to travel to Alaska for our job. Kill la Kill. Yeah, War Against Clothing. Okay, I love Kill la Kill. It's definitely been years since I've watched this, but I remember it being cool as heck, and I also love their designs, even if it is a little risque. But again, war on clothing. What are you gonna do about it? I like it, I like it. Oh my god, Demon Slayer. Okay, everyone's in the comments, feel free to hate me. Demon Slayer is just okay. And the only reason why it is on this list is because I went to go see the movie that just came out recently with my friends, and I binged, I think, 4 seasons in 2 days. Mugen Train was good. I remember that being like a pretty decent watch. The one with the siblings that we were fighting at the end, the girl is very mommy character, so I do think she's cool, but I don't know, guys. Okay, I have nothing against Demon Slayer. I just am not huge on just like the pure shonen type of story. I thought the movie was fine. Kimi ni Toroke is another romance. It was cute. I don't really remember much of it. I think it was a very like vanilla romance. Kimi no Na wa. Your Name is one of those movies that it's like, I wish I could rewatch it with a fresh brain. Remember the absolute emotional overload that the first time watching this gave me. The music is fantastic. Yeah, there's not much else to say. I think everyone also agrees with me on that. Parasite's fine. What does Migi say? Like I don't like I can hear him in my head. It's kind of weird. A Silent Voice. This is my favorite anime movie of all time. It is a beautiful, beautiful film. I highly recommend to anybody ever. So it starts off with this boy. He's kind of a brat, to be honest. He kind of bullies his friends, and he like crazy bullied this one girl who is deaf. Basically, he causes trouble for everybody, and then he grows up and just kind of has to face who he was and who he is and trying to figure himself out. It's like people can grow, people can learn to be better, you know? Like it's just really, really good, and I cannot recommend this movie enough. Komi-san. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. I don't really like the shy girl trope. I liked this character, the androgynous character, more than any of the other characters in this. It's like the same with like Bocchi the Rock, right? The shy girl. I could do without it. Oh. Ooh. Kotaro Lives Alone. Go watch this. It's also on Netflix. It looks kind of sussy just from like the style, but the stories are so good. I think my girlfriend and I cried probably 5 times while watching this. So good, dude. Oh, Garden of Words. It's just a pretty story that is pretty. Yep. Apothecary Diaries. I did also finish the 2nd season of this. It's great. Yeah, it's pretty good. I will say the 2nd season felt a little long for me, only because it's very like episodic, and I feel like I like when there's like a overarching storyline kind of thing. So I love the last few episodes of each season because you get like crazy plot. Little Witch Academia. I also watched this in the English dub, and yeah, I don't remember anything. I feel bad for all the ones that I was like definitely working while watching, quote unquote watching. Look back. Okay. I went into this film expecting to just be very emotional because I feel like a lot of my artist friends felt that way while watching this. I don't know if it's because I'm not like a drawing person. I am a seamstress at heart. That's what I've been doing for the last like 12 years. Like I tried to, like when I was watching it, can I see my sewing self in this character who's like the drawing one? And I thought it was fine. I just don't think I connected as emotionally as I was expecting, and I think that's what kind of threw me off. Made in Abyss. I watched this one with some friends. It was oh, it's interesting. I like the spider girl. I think her character design is really cool. Madoka Magica. Okay, I'm only quiet because don't hate me, I don't remember this. My girlfriend says this is the one show she would rewatch with a fresh brain if she could. Kiki's Delivery Service. It's cute. I like was it Gigi the cat? Mary and the Witch's Flower. It's kind of cool how they made something so similar to a Ghibli film but is not Ghibli. I remember it being really pretty. Memories. Okay, so this is like was it called an anthology of like 3 different stories from the guy who did Akira. This was pretty cool. It's a fast watch. I do recommend. Mob Psycho! Yeah! This was like this was the first fan art that I did that made me think I could be a convention artist. Kind of crazy, so it has a soft spot for me. I did cosplay this with some friends a long time ago. I love Mob Psycho. I think it's pretty great. I think season 3 fell a little flat for me. So, what was that alien episode, guys? I don't know. But the journey to get to the end of Mob Psycho was very good. Princess Mononoke. Ha. This is a sick movie. Okay, Mundo? Okay, I would never have watched this in my life. I would never, ever have watched this, but I bought the free DVD set. Free as in free Iwatobi Swim Club set, okay? So I have that on DVD. and it came with a free disc, and that is this. And it's like a bunch of elf people, I think. I don't know. I don't remember it. It was weird. It's not one that I would have picked up personally. Seven Deadly Sins. I didn't like it. I did not like it at all. Mysterious Girlfriend X. I don't know where I found this. Cat Returns is fun. You know, I don't honestly remember much of it. Noragami. Yay! I love Noragami. I'm so sad that I don't know if we're ever going to see another season of this. I did cosplay Yato with my friend at one point. Bishamon is really cool. She's a cool lady. I'm gonna stop at Noragami because I can pick up with O next time. So, what did we learn today? We learned that I don't remember a lot of the things that I've watched in my time. My friend recently told me that I'm either 0 or 100 with a lot of the things that I like. Maybe he's right. So, again, the things that I like am in love with, I'm on it. I love it. I will rewatch this a million times. And the things that I didn't care for, I immediately forget, I guess. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments what you think about my anime list at this point. I'm so sorry if I had bad opinions. Let me know why. I don't know. These are just what I feel. I don't like Demon Slayer. I'm sorry. This series is pretty fun for me. It's something different from my norm. It does take a little bit longer to edit than my usual vlogs. But you know, it's fun. I get to talk about things that I enjoy and or not enjoy. So yeah, remember to like, comment, subscribe, all those things so we can hang out again soon, yeah? Okay, bye!